Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. How we doing today? Trying to get this motor done. So we're back here with Kevin. If you want to say what's up, Kevin.
What's going on?
So we just got the head torqued down. We torqued it down. It's 3 steps to 80, so if you want to do like 25, 40, 80, whatever you decide to do, but 3 steps to 80, you know, you start in the middle, work your way out. Crisscross applesauce, you know? Crisscross applesauce. So after we did that, we put the, you know, you want to use assembly lube too. I'm pretty sure you want to, ARP lube, you want to lube the, wow, I can't even talk. You want to lube the, what's the name of it? You want to lube the washer and the nut. You don't want to go in dry, you know, for all you men out there, don't go in dry. Then you want to lube the lost motion springs, lube those up, put them in there, clean out the little, you know, cylinder, whatever that goes in. Right now we have Kevin working on the rocker assembly. We're gonna get that installed. A little Honda bond goes on this end over here, so that's good to know. Yeah, I will get to the video when we're getting that rocker assembly together on and go from there. I will put the sequence up right here, like right here, right there, of how to torque the cylinder head, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we got the rocker assembly over here. This what I don't know if you remember, we put the zip ties on because there's little springs in there. You don't want them falling out, because if they ever fall out, you'll never know that they fall out until you probably start it up, I'm guessing. So now we're gonna add the
Honda bond. You just need a little bit right on this end. Not
don't
much.
go crazy with it, just a little bit. You know, got shit to take care of. My man gotta cook some chicken, take care of the family, you know? That's it, you know?
You might have to lift these.
What, the rockers?
Yep. See how they're like that? They need to go in between all of them. Like that.
Let me do this and I'll get back to you guys. It does take a second to get it settled. Be patient with it. Just be easy, because like I said in here, it just takes a second, so. There she is.
Because the shafts that run in there, they can actually spin and move, so you can actually, everything could be a little twisted.
Twist it up, bound it up.
That's
Another good trick is, if you don't do the zip ties, you can lay a magnet, a little strip magnet across these, and it'll hold them together also. That's a really good other tip.
I'm gonna cut all these off.
So now what Kevin just did, you just give it a little tap with a mallet and right here, because all these have dowels, as you see. Don't go crazy. Again, don't gotta be Superman. Give her a little tap, have them seat. Make sure it's flush all right here. And now we're just gonna cut these. Like I said, you could zip tie like that, or you could put a magnet right there. All right, so just cleaned it off. Starting to add the cams. Do you want to explain how the cam goes in, or cam only goes one way? I'm pretty sure, right?
I mean, yeah, when you install them, you have to pretty much install them like the motor was timed. So in this case, you want the dots up and these side notches
With each other.
facing each other. But when you go to first put them in and torque it down, you know, it's not going to be perfect because it's going against the valve springs. You know, it's going to sit.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna rock a little bit.
There's going to be a flat spot, which it's going to be okay. So you can go torque it down and then rotate them just like that to make them align.
Okay. Don't be as shy with the assembly lube also, but yeah, it's not a new block, new parts or anything, but
We just have it.
you just have it, and you know, you don't want to start it up like dry. Obviously there's gonna be oil in it when we start it up, but obviously this will keep it moist, you know what I mean, moist. So
Well, there's no problem with using oil,
yeah, not at all.
but the fact that it's going to sit for maybe a couple weeks, at least you could stay lubed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's the 2 notches right there. Obviously we're gonna, you know, make it a little more pretty, but that's the timing component of those 2 notches.
Well, you
with
put
the
it
arrow.
in its flat spot first, where it's not compressing against the spring too much.
Yes.
Then you can torque it down and then move the cams and put the chain on.
Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? New day. Ran into a little hiccup with the motor, but you know, we didn't have the tools to help us fix the problem, so we had to wait for another day. But new day. We got Kevin here. Just got the cams on. I'll tell you what happened. This hole right here for this bolt for the cam cap, it was just buggered up, so we just had to chase it. Kevin chased it with like a thread cleaner, and then the thread cleaner wasn't really doing it, so he just like re-threaded it. No big deal, perfect, went down here and tight. So now what you want to do is these cam caps, you don't want to be, my favorite word, Superman, because the cam moves in here. I don't know if you can get it this way, so the cam moves in here, so you think you would want to crank them down like crazy. No, you don't. Like, what do you know what the torque spec it was off your
For this motor, it's either 16 or 18
so
foot-pounds. 16
or 18 foot-pounds. I'll tell you the correct foot-pounds once I, you know, get the right foot-pound measurement. But as you see what he's doing, he's not cranking it because, like I said, oil still got to get through all that because it's pretty much metal on metal. So we're gonna work our way down. Hopefully we can get this puppy assembled. I don't know the word. Assembled today. Last thing I need for this is an EP3 pulley for the AC delete and power steering delete. So that's the last thing I need. I'm not gonna go with that K-tune thing because it relocates the alternator like all the way down here, and I don't want that. So a couple people told me to go with the EP3 pulley, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get back to it. Thank you for coming back and watching the channel, even though I said at the beginning of the video because it's a new day and I forgot I said that. And then I'll show you what the new parts I got that Kevin got me. I'll show you the new parts and part number 2 if you also need that stuff. All right, so this is the torque sequence for the cam holder bolt. Cam caps, I'm sorry, cam caps. So it's kind of hard to see, but that's the torque sequence. I'm gonna get a quick time lapse of it. All right, so you just saw I did a quick time lapse of it. 16 foot-pounds. Doesn't feel crazy. If it doesn't feel tight to you, just make sure you go to 16 foot-pounds. Don't overdo it because it's not meant to be crazy tight. The cam got to still spin in there, so don't lock tight them. Don't be bugged out about it. Everything will be fine, I promise. So just doing a quick recap of them all over again. Quick 16er. And you want to say what's after this? What do we do after this?
Then you can put the timing chain on.
So next we're gonna go to the timing chain. I was gonna say me, but Kevin's gonna show you how to time a K24 A2. So starting off the time, you have these 2 marks right there. Boom, boom. You should get yourself 2 cam locks. We're using some
bottom mark 2.
We're using 2, I don't know, Allen's bottom mark 2. Where's the bottom mark? I can't. Oh, the arrow. Yep. Right there, there's a, let's see if I get a line on it. There's an arrow right there that should be lined up too. So that's how you know your both bottom and top. So pretty much top end and bottom end.
Yeah, that's how you know that the piston is up,
Piston is up.
Center.
Okay.
And then that's how you know the orientation of the camshafts are top dead center, cylinder 1.
We're gonna start putting all this stuff together. Let me take the guide out.
Nope. Okay. See, this is where we gotta move that cam gear, right?
Okay.
So, well, no, we already jumped to this. Oh, there we go. So we know that's on that. That's good right there. So, hold on.
Look who joined us. So we got pressure switch for VCT, you said?
VTC.
VTC. Scratch that. VTC right here. Part number, O-ring. If you want to do that. Or Kevin, should I say, we didn't really record much timing. I showed you at the beginning. We were just in a little time frame, so we got everything back together. Crank back on, tensioner cover back on, motor mount, I don't know what to really call that, back on. Everything's back on, ready to go. Now we have this bag full of just random gaskets we're gonna start assembling, and we'll take it from there.
The small one is the VTC screen.
Yep.
So
VTC screen.
And the other one is for the VTEC.
VTEC screen. I would recommend changing them. I'll tell you right now what these screens look like. We're taking it off. Really nothing, but good to change it. Just change it for peace of mind. It's a really good idea. Cheap. I think they're like not even $5-6 a piece. So, and then this one goes on the back right here. This one goes right there. This is the oil pressure switch. Oil pressure switch, if you ever run into braking or anything, like that one did. Oil pressure switch number right there. All right, boys. We got the water pump all cleaned.
Water pump base.
Water pump base all cleaned. New O-ring going in. We're gonna get the whole assembly on, and then we do have a new water pump for over here, right? Over this side. So we're gonna get that on. And she's coming along. She's coming along. We're just trying to get this done. We got some free time right now, so we're just trying to get this done, and we're gonna go on. I gotta look up some torque specs for it. Torque specs, or not the sequence, right? All right.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna look up the torque specs. There's this awesome app right here. Honda base. And then you just go and it shows you everything. We just installed the, what is that, the VTEC?
No, this is the engine oil pressure switch.
Engine oil pressure switch. It's a little boogered up right now, the hole.
Well, because the previous person had a gauge in there.
Yeah, oh yeah, so the previous person, it was boosted, so they had what kind of gauge was it? Was that the boost gauge, or?
No, it was just an
oil pressure?
aftermarket oil pressure gauge.
Yeah, so they had an aftermarket oil pressure, but this is not boosted, so we're just trying to put the stock oil pressure switch in there.
Threads are just a little buggered up.
Buggered up, that's it. So we ran into another issue with the water pump housing. This hole is stripped right here, so we're gonna have to, how do you say it?
You're gonna install a helicoil.
Install a helicoil. It is what it is.
Or a time cert.
It is what it is. Alright guys, so I think that's it for tonight. It's getting a little late out. And like I said about the water pump, I got the wrong water pump, so I gotta get a new water pump, bring that back, get the right one. But we made a lot of progress. Kevin's an animal at this stuff. Got everything back on timing wise. Whoa!
Yo.
Scare me. So I mean, that's really about it. Tired, work today. I smell like. That's it. Thank you for coming back, watching the video. If you like this video, please leave a comment. If you have a K24, what it's in or whatever. If you like the Honda scene, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just tired. But all right, boys, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll catch you on the next one. Good night.